Ladies and gentlemen, this is really miscarriage of justice. You got three, except Chauvin, the former officer, has been posted bond left and right. Now, the latest officer has now been posted bond. Former officer charged in Floyd's death posted $750,000 bond, according to ABC News. And I'm going to read this article because it shows the criminal justice system is never for us. It's always for them. And we already saw I did a story about a previous police officer who was involved in George Floyd's death was caught shopping at a grocery store. Now, this right here is outrageous. So this article comes from ABC News. It says a former Minneapolis police officer charged in the killing of George Floyd has been released from jail, according to Hennepin County Jail records. Thao, age 34, is the third former officer accused in Floyd's death to be released on bond. He posted $750,000 bond on Saturday, the Minneapolis Star-Tribune reported. All four officers on the scene of Floyd's death has been fired and faced criminal charges. Floyd, who was black and handcuffed, died May 25th while being arrested. A white police officer used his knee to pin Floyd's neck for nearly 8 minutes, as Floyd begged for air and eventually stopped moving. Besides the charges against the officers, Floyd's death led to worldwide protests over police brutality and racial injustice. Thao is set to appear in court on September 11th on charges of aiding and abetting second-degree murder and aiding and abetting second-degree manslaughter. Two other former officers, J. Alexander King and Thomas Lane, faces the same charges as Thao. Derek Chauvin, the officer who pressed his knee to Floyd's neck, is charged with second-degree murder, third-degree murder, and second-degree manslaughter with culpable negligence. He remains in police custody. And that is the end of this article. So you got J. Alexander King, Thomas Lane, and now Thao, all was released on bond. They were there when George Floyd was killed. And they were there to protect Derek Chauvin, the man that killed George Floyd. See, this is why, ladies and gentlemen, that we cannot trust the criminal justice system because of something like this. And I know I also did a story that all four officers may get their jobs back if the police union had their way. And they're working on that right now. But I'm going to tell you straight up, if that happens, again, the city of Minneapolis will feel the same fate after what happened with George Floyd, which is rioting, burning buildings as well. But it shows, ladies and gentlemen, that this criminal justice system is never for us. This is the third officer has been released on bond. And this is really concerning because now, if they can be released on bond, what makes you think they're going to be found guilty of murdering George Floyd? And that's why I said we cannot trust this criminal justice system. Because, and they're former cops itself, so, you know, the police union will have their way now since they out on bond, except, you know, Chauvin, that they released on bond. Now, all of a sudden, you never know, then they're going to probably work on getting their jobs back. So y'all let me know what you think about this. This is unbelievable, people. Y'all let me know how you feel about this story. Like, click, subscribe, and remember to click the notification bell for all the news and commentary. With that being said, this is Lionsden signing off. Deuces.